At Face to Face, our community is our mission. Every day, we open our doors and our van to serve Sonoma County residents, especially those at risk of harm from substance use or infectious disease. Rooted in our long-standing work as a response to the AIDS crisis, we support without judgment and make it easy for everyone to access the tools they need to be the healthiest version of themselves. Because when we lead with love, no one has to go it alone. Sonoma County is facing a perfect storm of public health emergencies. After years of devastating wildfires, floods, and the isolating effects of the pandemic, the strain on our public health system is immense. Sonoma County residents are facing rising rates of HIV and STIs, a housing crisis, a mental health crisis, and an opioid overdose crisis. Our community is looking for hope and healing. Melody has lived in Sonoma County since she was 2, growing up in Santa Rosa, Rohnert Park, and Petaluma. In 2020, when Melody couldn't access support to help her leave a harmful relationship, she began to use substances. This is her story.
I had been using substances for about 5 years by the time I stopped. I had been in a really negative relationship, and it led me to need some support, honestly, and I should have sought out support, but at the time I didn't really know how. Well, I actually first started coming to Face because a friend of mine was needing the needle exchange, and he pulled up out front and was nervous to come inside and ask. I said, well, I'll go up for you. And so I'm like, what do you want me to get? And so I came up, and that was my first time ever coming here. And I came here regularly for myself while I was using, and also for the general community. I had people coming to me in hotels when I was living in hotels. I was homeless. I was also living in a trailer at a park here in Santa Rosa. And I had people that I didn't know coming to me on a regular basis because they heard that I had supplies. I've used Narcan because I have overdosed, and many people around me have overdosed. And when I was living in hotels, people would run to my room because they knew that I carried a supply of them, and it directly saved many people's lives. I can't tell you how many boxes I've given away. I've given hundreds of them away. What I was seeing out on the streets is that people were too scared or nervous because of the stigmas, and that's why I would come. So I'd get a list of people's needs, and I'd come down, and I'd leave here with big arms full, with bags full of supplies. I really didn't know what to do when I was homeless and living on the streets, and Face to Face was one of the only places I knew where I could go for sure and ask for support. And I'm still here because along the way I contracted HIV. I'm grateful that I was able to catch it early and take Biktarvy, which led me very quickly. Less than a week, I was already coming back non-testable and non-transferable. I didn't realize that I would need support. You know, But as I'm learning, I am a survivor of something that's deadly. So many people don't get that opportunity, and I'm grateful to be a part of that community now.
Face to Face connects our Sonoma County community to the practical care and support that honors dignity for all. Our services include a syringe exchange, HIV and STI testing, peer-to-peer support groups, housing and financial assistance, counseling, and resource navigation. The first step towards saving lives is kindness and connection, meeting people face to face. Our community is our mission.
Our community is our mission.
Our community is our mission.
Our community is our mission.